In this video, we are going to talk about what is a higher order function and why it is possible to create a higher order function in JavaScript. Here we have a variable named number with a value of 21. There is one thing that we need to know about assignment operator is like on the right hand side of assignment operator can only be an expression. Expression is anything that results into a value. It can be a number, string, boolean, null, undefined, or it can also be an object. Here we have a function named isodd that accepts a number and returns true or false based on whether that value is odd or not. We also know that a function in JavaScript is an object. Let's try to see why it is an object. What if I say isodd dot hello is equal to Sam? So what I'm doing is I'm considering isodd, that is a function, but I'm treating them like an object and adding a key hello with a value of Sam. Can I access that value? So to access that value, I'll say console.log isodd.hello. Refresh it, and here we can see the value Sam here. It means that the function is behaving like an object. So you can think of function to be a special kind of object that can be executed. And because a function is an object, you can store this function on the right hand side of equal to. And this kind of function is known as function expression. I'll go ahead and change the name of the variable from number to isodd. Now we have a function isodd that accepts a number and returns true or false. Let's try to use this. So we'll say isodd and we'll pass 23 into it, and it will return true because 23 is an odd number. So in JavaScript, function is an object is an expression. And because the function is being called by the variable name, we don't need a name for the function. So a function without a name is known as anonymous function. Now let's take a look at different scenario. We'll go ahead and create another function called filterodd that accepts an array. And for now, let's just go ahead and return the array. When we are calling this function, we can call this function with any kind of value. So here, while calling this function, I can pass any kind of array. I can pass 1, 2, 3, 4. So a function accepts any kind of expression that you can pass it in. I'm passing an array here. Array is an object. And as we know that a function is an object is an expression, can I pass a function inside another function? Obviously we can, because a function is an expression and the rule only says that as an argument you can pass an expression inside a function. So here I'll pass an array 1, 3, 5 and 6. What if I want to pass a second argument? And that argument can be a function. So I can pass isodd. And notice one thing, I'm not calling the function. I'm passing a function reference. And to accept that, I'll just create another parameter saying fn. So now, if we do something like this, the function isodd can be passed inside the function filterodd because function is an expression, and as an argument you can only pass expression. Let's go ahead and check whether we can access that function or not. So we'll say console.log, and here we'll call that function fn. We know fn is a function isodd that accepts a value that can be 23, and we're calling that function. Let's see what is the output here. The output we can see here is true, means the function is working properly. For confirmation, I can write a message inside filterodd. Refresh it, and we can see the message true inside filterodd. So now what we are doing is, because function is an expression, we can pass that as a parameter to another function, and that function can call our function. I know at this point of time you think that it is of no use to you. Just let's try to understand the concept first. We'll see the use case later on. So whenever you pass a function definition, not a function call, Remember that inside another function, the function becomes, so here filter odd will become a higher order function. And the function that you pass as a parameter to higher order function is known as callback function. So here we have seen the first condition of a higher order function. So the first rule says a function that accepts a function definition as an argument is known as higher order function. So here filter odd is a higher order function, and the function that is being passed as function definition, in our case it is odd, is known as callback function. Now let's move to the second rule. Let's see what are the things we can return from a function. So as we know, we can only return an expression from a function. So can we return a function from the function? Because function is an object is an expression. So instead of returning an array that is an object itself, why not just return another function? We don't have to worry about the use case right now. Let's just try to understand what is a higher order. So if any of these two rules applies to any of the function, whether it accepts a function definition or returns a function definition, that function is considered to be a higher order function. So we'll go ahead, create a copy of this function and name it filter even for now. It doesn't accept any function from outside. It only returns a function. So here, this is a higher order function that accepts a function definition, and this is a higher order function that returns a function definition. So if any of these cases are true for any other function, that function becomes a higher order function. So in this way, we learned about higher order function. What is a higher order function? A function that accepts a function definition as an argument, in this case, or returns a function definition from the function is known as higher order function. And the function definition passed inside the function, in our case it is odd, is a callback function. We'll see the use case in next video.